sun starts to set. We're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. On the away sideline, and look at the Blues head coach. Their side playing some good football here in the front half of this season. And standing in their way, the Black Knights and their head coach. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And off we go from Honolulu. He dodged the tackle, and he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Well, out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They're led out by a major source of optimism from their fan base, this rookie from Texas A&M.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate. Maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, to be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Pick up a 34 yards on that play, and they're going to have a first down now.
And a Melbourne first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, you love that.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
First down.
Offense is set. First and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to the well again. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Blues take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Blues will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
2 yards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains, build momentum, and keep that defense on its heels.
Dive play straight ahead. Get some space around midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him the first.
That's another Honolulu. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third
From the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Here's a throw. Opposition holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Looking to throw here. It is caught left side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 8.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Fourth down.
One is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Return coming here from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Blues and their running back about to get back to work. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. There we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. And starts at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He tosses right to the short side. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
They give it to him again. Keeps away from one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And off Melbourne. First down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down, Blues.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
This time it's a passing play. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Space to the left. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
A big gain on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's the run back on the handoff. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Still a 1-possession game in the early stages. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its drive. They have it on 3rd and 5. Now looking to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
4th down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Their offense ready to take the field now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Working on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
He tries to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's good for a Melbourne.
All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 1 yard. And a Melbourne first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
Short pass brought in. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
He keeps it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Black Knights ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. Now throw to start the drive. All the left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 85. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard
They'll
line.
run it from the gun. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the defense recovers. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Blues and this running back headed back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And he falls on it, so they're going to keep possession and the chance to add to their lead. Back to throw. Throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
He's dropping back to throw. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. They're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense getting set to go. They're down 13-3 as they take over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Back at the
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Running right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Blues returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They'll run here on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd and just 2 to go. And send him over right.
It's now 3rd and 2.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Fair catch made here at the 30. This offense ready to get going again now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Honolulu on the other side. Here comes the Black Knights punt team. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First down now, ball at the 33. Setting him on the dive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run here from the gun. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now. He's got a man left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. He'll look to throw. Got deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the air now on 1st and 10. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Hits his running back. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Black Knights make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
This offense getting all set for this series. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Handoff on second and short. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Here's the give on third and short. And, ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. The Blues back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. On first down, they'll run. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Back to the well again. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Brings up third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Here comes their offense out again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Number 28. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get it over to the 38-yard line before going down. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Third and 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Blues and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Motioning the tight end left. He's going to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Crosses the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 23 on that one. And that means 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Gets it running the sweep. And the defense rise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Running back gets the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Black Knights shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights cut it to a field goal game.
Black Knights 10.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Blues returning their offense, and this running back to the field. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Melbourne.
Back play straight ahead. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
I'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And you just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Give now to the running back. Has room into the secondary. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Blues make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Blues make it a 10-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has it at the 11. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
3rd down and long.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Blues back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. This play's a design run. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have got you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Man in motion here. Running for the marker on second. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good for a first down. They give it to him again. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Number 82. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They're throwing it. Connecting on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
To number 89. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
That count runs their offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. New set of downs for him from the 31. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Blues can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now they'll try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Blues take a 3-possession lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Looking slant route, complete. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here.
Honolulu. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Rob's by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
That's the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Throwing now, another shotgun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their 4th down stand. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2.
2nd and goal. They're going to throw. Makes the catch. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Black Knights get it back to within 2 possessions.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights cut the lead down to 10.
27. Black Knights 17.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Their offense running back out now. And even after giving up the late touchdown, Brock, still a two-score game, so you should expect them to be in that victory formation in just a few moments.
You should, but, I just picture Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, the greats in this game, right, over the last few decades. They grinded down every second, never took anything for granted. Got to finish it all the way down to double zeros.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
Second and 6.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work on the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing it on second down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third and 5.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
We're in the last half minute of play. Now second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught by his back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Looking to throw it. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one.